Here, let's try this. No. Yeah.
Count it in. What is up, everybody, and welcome into some GPL. Tonight, me and our rickshaw take on a double header following NXG through this week's games. First off, Corvus Core backing it up with iCore. I think we're going to see a very, very close game here off rip. And then the iCore game, I don't know. That one, it's either going to be a slugfest or it's just going to be a blowout in one direction or the other.
Wow, not even gonna attempt a close match? It's just a blowout, or
well, I said it's either gonna be a slugfest, which is a back and forth, or an absolute blowout.
No in our luck. It's gonna be 7-7 overtime, both maps, both games, and there's gonna be a single attacking round one. Well, happens every time.
That could be the case, especially as we deal with the first map of the night being Border. Which, dear God, does it play 50-50. However, the last time I seen this, dude, it was just straight 6 rounds of attacking Slaughterfest.
I mean, Border's one of those maps where you can either, you could try to be strategic about it, but at the end of the day, it's all about gunfights. It's all about the angle play. Defensive side, you have to play the entire map, and on the attacking half, I think you play the whole map to get a pick or two, and then you kind of rotate and focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to be playing definitely a lot of more, I guess, I don't want to say cutoff angles, but that is pretty much what entices the entire map of Border. We're back in it. So, bans coming through. They immediately lose the Azami and the Monty here. Riksha, I kind of liked the Monty ban. I mean, like I said, last time I seen this map, it was heavily controlled and dictated by the attacker pace. And Monty plays very, very well into speed and pushing.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think the last time I casted with you, we had this discussion where I think there's a couple maps, and Border is definitely one of those maps where like eliminating the shield play can be the difference between winning or losing a game.
Well, yeah, it does. But then we followed up with a Glass ban immediately after Monty. I mean, definitely does not make as much sense to me, but I can see the idea. I understand. You're taking away one of the best power positions for an attacking team. However, it's only one angle and one attack push that's stopped. Is that really a whole gamble of an operator worth, or no?
I wouldn't say Glass ban is necessarily worth it in Border unless they know something that we don't about Corvus. If you got a team that's super cheesy that likes to run the Glass Ying, Capital Grim on Border, it can be AIDS to play against.
It can be horrible to play against, but I mean, it only dictates maybe one round, maybe two if they can manage to sweep back around to it. I just really don't see, don't get the enjoyment of that ban there. It's not as useful as, let's say, like a Thermite, or even a Nomad, or a Grim.
I agree with you. Like, a Nomad ban on Border would actually be huge for the way I think. If I know Palpatine, if he's anything like he used to be, he's playing on a team that wants to get you in your face and take these fights, so eliminating Nomad probably would have been a better bet.
Yeah. Well, they are coming in here with two subs though, as one player lost all power and I believe the other one lost internet right after. So that's kind of immediately going to hurt the NXG red team just a little bit.
Do you know who they lost?
I can go look at it real quick. Give me 2 seconds. I'll pull that up. You entertain the masses.
I don't know if I can entertain the masses. This ain't normally my job, masses. Definitely gonna be an east clear here from Corvus Corp. They got the Grim Capital to clear out east stairs, but with Palpatine challenging, yeah. See, this is why I can't do play-by-play for. I'm sorry.
It's Hectic. Is who they lost.
Hectic.
Yeah. He's, I believe, like one of the captains of this team.
Huh. I don't think I recognize that name.
But Corvus down a body, down another one as Tadix and Blitz get dropped. Poncho pulls his 2K. However, Impulse is there, letting his DMR go. Finds Palpatine with a quick headshot. I like that DMR play from him. We've seen Impulse play very heavy into those last time we watched them play. And then I believe Toxic, once you get him on defense, dude, you need to ban the DMRs.
DMRs and just not letting Tadix or Toxic heat up. If you can shut those two players down early, Corvus becomes a much easier team to play against. If they're heated up, I've seen them pull some rounds out of their backside that they just shouldn't be pulling out.
Yeah,
you know, one of these days you're gonna have to give me a casting class, so maybe I can do some of these play-by-plays when you look up stats and stuff.
Well, honestly, the best thing I can give you, Ariksha, is just keep grinding at it. The play-by-play is the easiest. You've got the harder job here, man. Play-by-play is just throw your voice up in the air, make it sound happy, make it sound proud when there's a good play going. And just make
then
sure
I get yelled at by the
action.
wife, and it's just extra content for the screen.
Exactly. We'll play a game, see how many times we can get your wife to get a fist fight going with you.
We'll have to turn the cameras on mid-game if that happens.
I'd do it.
I was actually telling her about you trying to convince me to come down to the Philly land there. And she actually got upset because I was making travel plans and never offered, even
Never
gave her
offered
the
to
chance
take
to
her?
say yes. Yeah.
Hey, you know, she could have came with.
But
She'd have had to get her own
Philadelphia.
room though, because you know we were sharing that one bunk bed.
That's true. That's true.
All right,
Plus,
flipping
it was
into this
cold.
round. Yeah, it was very cold. I didn't go because of the cold. But this round here, we got Tadix bringing out the Ash. He is absolutely an Ash main. I don't care what anybody says, what he's gonna say about me exposing him like that. But he is the epitome of I'm going to run at you, scoop my brain out, throw it in a bucket, and gun you down. And it is honestly one of the most entertaining playstyles I've seen in the especially from this Corvus team.
No, I don't necessarily think he's a typical brain dead Ash main. A lot of people would determine because he does have a very big operator pool. The thing that makes Tadix like such a demon is just his decision making. He's always shooting people in the ass.
I was gonna say he's great at positioning and then just timing. Timing plays a big role in it, and he's not afraid to drone himself in, which is another thing that you don't see a whole lot of Ash mains doing. Already though, he's pushing deep, trying to aggress through, has armory control almost immediately. And if he tries to set the swing here, he may be able to walk away with two because he has that gun skill advantage, that mechanical playstyle that, you know, he relies very heavily into. However, Blitz is waiting, C4 ripped, anticipating the footsteps, anticipating that kind of clunk as the boot comes around the corner. And that could very well cost Tadix's life here if he's not ready to run away from a gunfight.
But that's the key with Tadix. He's not afraid to walk away from the gunfight. He doesn't over-challenge. He'll wait for you to walk in front, just like the one. Okay, Tadix, way to let me down on that one.
Well, it doesn't matter. His impulse is right here. Getting ready to fry. Fries one. Almost takes out Kinzo as well. Kinzo left down to 1 HP in that gunfight. It is kicking off quick for Tadix and co over here on Corvus Core. Toxic and Blitz now left into a 2v2. However, both these guys that gotta get dropped, they're still sitting 3-0 and looking pretty well at it.
Oh, sorry, I was reading another message.
Oh, reading another message?
Yeah, AGL hasn't been leaving me alone all day today, so it's been one of those firefighter situations.
Yeah, listen to you, Mr. Discord moderator.
Yeah, I need to fire myself.
Probably should. This one, though, it is all coming down as Blitz is trying to provide some coverage. East stairs. We got Poncho playing up here on the Bandit. Going to be making a swing down right into the hallway. Sees the crosshair. Both just push up a little bit. Swing. Good kill there as Poncho picks Blitz. Now it's Toxic in a 1v1. Poncho extremely low. Toxic there to cover and hold. Diffuser is planted. Finds the one-way on the Toxic. Lays a lot of damage down onto him. Drops hot drop. There's Toxic for the easy kill though. As Corvus Corp bring it back up now to 1-1.
That was definitely Corvus's round to lose right there. I mean, honestly, when they even out the main count, I looked at the positioning real quick, and it seemed like that was gonna be an NXG's round. But I think they overcommitted to a couple swings and didn't really play off each other to play out the trades properly. That being said, I'm liking what I'm seeing from NXG on these defenses. They're getting aggressive, then they're getting passive. They're swapping up the pacing mid-round, which can really throw a team off.
Yeah, they've been so far very well at dictating how they want to play this, keeping their speed, how they want to manage it. And really, they haven't, NXG hasn't forced too much as well, though. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
not at all.
are dictating it all, and NXG is just kind of letting them do it. But, ooh, vertical coming this time. Maybe NXG with this a bit of an aggressive extension. I mean, it's not. This is becoming more and more default. However, it's more aggressive than bunkering down for sight. This may be something that changes it up. We haven't really seen them go full, I'm trying to think of the word for it. I don't want to say all balls into holding like this, but it's a full commitment to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Ventilation Workshop, if you play it properly, you can play this completely from from above. You can attack it completely horizontal. There's ways to bypass some of the vert play or sneak something through. And depending on how they set up, if they actually play the vert holes, I mean, Corvus could find a gap here and find something sneaky to pop off.
Well, it's all going to be about how they can find and hit the gap, but it's going to be a little bit interesting and challenging to do, as Palpatine does have that Solus up, and that will be your main denial point for most of these plants. Don't get me wrong, they have the vertical holes, they have some shotguns still in hand to clear it, but you almost need Palpatine to play kind of into a more passive role, play back, you know?
I mean, he is rocking the shotgun, so I mean, playing close to those windows, Palpatine is just looking for an early pick here. Someone being lazy, not checking their angles, not droning. And
the soldier's gonna clear him. A lot of damage laid, but it doesn't matter as the pick goes to the attacker's favor. Whips a round right at Vertsy, but not able to lay him out.
But that's the Solus off the board. That was the win con that you were discussing. If you look, Corvus Corp is hanging around bathroom and holding that archive side. So it's looking like they might want to push this horizontally.
Well, now that you can get away with a cheeky, sneaky plant, you can. Very simply, Vertsy down to Tadix on a long angle. I mean, like right there, we're talking about Tadix and his ability to, maneuver around, play around. He doesn't need to have that Ash to, to make good plays. He's playing the Grim, he's playing it back a little bit passive, a little bit more futility. A swing coming out from Poncho just misses the revive starting to happen. As Blitz on Deimos will get around there. Diffuser is dropped now, Impulse is down. Kinzo to find Blitz as well. Suddenly, this becomes absolutely dire for Soldier and Tadix, who have been known to gun out as much as possible. But at this low HP, even a little baby swing is going to cost you dearly.
Yeah, and I know the round's not over, and Corvus could still bring this back. It doesn't look super healthy, but we've seen better comebacks too. I honestly think they just took a little too long. They knew what they wanted to do, and then they spent too long trying to find the information versus having the drones already there. If that makes any sense to you, four.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it was last time that we seen it was either Corvus or not last time. Definitely not the last time. But it was one of the earlier times when we seen it was Corvus or Black Hole. Because I know it was Toxic and Tadix there. They led a 6-0 comeback or a 5-1 comeback.
Yeah, they've been known to do that. I mean, they're Toxic and Tadix can change the dynamic of a whole match if you let them get heated. And right now, NXG is doing a very good job of letting them get one, maybe 1-2 picks around, but nothing to really write home about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we haven't seen any massive 4Ks yet out of Tadix.
Yeah.
Tadix.
And you know, Tadix is one of those dudes that will sit right there on the stairs, and then all of a sudden 4 people come running, and they're just freebies. Like he doesn't have to force the play make. He's just a very patient player. Can play the angles correctly, but he can also do what you watch Keegan, where Keegan will just run into a room and get 3 kills. Toxic is on the same level. So if those two, like I said, if those two heat up, this whole match could change. What I like from NXG, they're playing very disciplined and they're trying to play off each other. It looks a little discombobulated on the overhead or whatever, but I can see the makings of the double swings, the pinches, and the defensive communication that you really need for Porter.
Yeah. I don't even know how to add on to that because you took all the words right out of my mouth. If they are playing it very, very well for one another. I want hero plays though. That's what makes a game entertaining, is a hero play.
You just want to pop up on your TikTok. That's all you want.
Exactly. I got like 5 in the chamber I have yet to post, but I want to see that Impulse 4K this round, or Tadic 3K this round, like something that defines and kind of resubmits what we were talking about earlier of the designated gunners for this team. Although Corvus tend to spread that utility out, or that duty out. You don't just see one dude every map dropping guns like you do in a Case's stream where you're gonna watch him go nuclear every time. Like Corvus, they tend to, I don't want to say pick and choose, but it's definitely way more map based of who's the primary gunner.
Well, that now, so at least I can only really speak when they were Black Hole. So I mean, the only ones from Black Hole that I hear are Tadix and Toxic. But what I've seen and heard about this new Corvus roster is when they play together, that's when they're really strong.
Yeah, they do play very heavy into that refrag game. That's one thing I've noticed every time. It's an absolute for this team. Is if you kill one, you're gonna be swung a second later. However, as we see Tadix going in, rushing down goes the Tuber. However, he loses Blitz and Toxic right behind him. A trade-off in a vast push for the other side. Over Soldier goes in, gets active on Kenzo. Now they've got some control of this CC side of the map. And I expect they execute off it. They do have the Zero putting cams up. Gonna be getting rid of utility to make himself an entrance in and possibly a way forward to plant. East side is looking very heavily secure though. Those stairs are absolutely untouchable. I'm gonna be very shocked if we don't see Tadix make his way over. But Poncho gonna gun down Impulse on the long angle. We see Tadix looking down. He sees one rotate over. They've got to find a way now to make clear some space in, right? And they're doing just that as we see him walking up for Poncho. If this Goyo goes down, sight becomes a very, very free thing. So he's got to just keep playing his life up. However, everyone else now rotating over. Regret's coming over. Palpatine coming over. I know his name's Regrets. I'm making the joke, ladies and gentlemen. But sight is now locked and held by this defense. And this Blitz has the scalpel in hand. Right behind him is Soldier going to clear the headshot on the Poncho. C4 out or no, Impact out and wasted. Sorry, not a C4. Wallbang's coming through. Here goes Blitz. Puts himself right up in Wamai's face. Gets him with a stun. Regret's going to be taking the gunfight here. Down goes Wamai. Suddenly it's Regrets into a 1v. Tadix to find another one. Like I said, he just needed that moment to make that play.
That Nomad flash, honestly, almost messed up their teammate, but I unintentionally helped the teammate too by stunning that Thorn. It came down to the team play. At the start of the round, you see a 3-man execute on the library player. I call the little corner there library, by the way, chat.
Which little corner?
The corner where the 90 rotate is. I think a lot of people call it cubby.
Corner where the 90 rotate is.
Yeah, where the hatch inside of CCTV.
Oh, the filing or storage. Yeah.
My old team's always called it, or my old team called that library, so it's stuck. But you saw a nice three-man pinch on that person in library, and then you turn around. I think Kenzo kind of made a mistake by trying to trade his buddy out. He forced the trade in that situation. But again, Corvus had the refragability that NXG just didn't. Now, when we got to the end of the round, I thought it was an NXG round. they were ready to play off each other and I think the communication just came out a little too late.
Well, let's take a look at this scoreboard. Corvus Corp playing into, again, their strong suits. They're going to be very team-oriented. You see that right now. Everybody's rocking just about positive KDs, except, you know, Blitz is 0-4. Then you flip over to the side of NXG Red, where you've got Poncho and Kinzo holding down the top, and everyone else, I mean, zeros and ones. A little bit of binary play there.
Yeah, but binary play. Okay, I know you come from consoles, so scoreboards matter. But I always
know
say,
it's about how you clear and how you're playing your utility for your teammates.
exactly.
But at the end of the day, you need to get a pick or two to make your body worth in that position. Palpatine gonna go over, find impulses. He puts himself up to at least 2 on board.
we can discuss that after this round.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely should. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. Utility matters. C4 out from Kinzo. Does not light it off, though. And he could have found an easy pick, probably 2 out of it. There's Statics down below to find him. Regret's going to swing for Toxic. Now, this east side stairs is going to get very, very hairy as Grim is trying to make his way up. B's deployed. Ella is sitting there waiting at the top of this main hall. And here's Vertzy coming around, hopefully on the flank or maybe just a play. This is a good idea for him, dude. You hold down break, you give up some of that east side. Palpatine gonna gun down Tadix, which is a beautiful pick on his end. Setting up an offices now for another reswing. And there's Vertzy to find 1, Vertzy to find 2 to shut the round down in favor of NXG Red. 4-2 split on the horizon for him.
I think Pelp and Vertzy heard the stream there.
I think they might have.
I mean, shots of that round.
It'd be about 2 minutes till they catch it, but yeah.
No, they got what, foresight? Yeah, they got foresight. They already knew what you were gonna say.
They have 4 in sight.
I hate you so much.
Right, let's go back to our debate, though.
So yeah, debate.
My perspective of it on any platform, whether you're console or PC. Now, yes, you can have supports who play utility, who play, you know, oh, I'm gonna be your intel guy, your drone guy. But you still gotta get kills. You still gotta put numbers up on board. You don't have to be, you know, 9-2 or 6-3, or even like an insanely positive number like that. But you still need at least something for every death you take, because you can't just be getting swung on. You can't be that weak link in the chain, you know. Take a body to leave a body.
And I understand that thought process. Okay, coming from a dude that's played way too much Siege in his life, and coming from someone who's not mechanically gifted, I've had impactful, like I've won games being Owen on the scoreboard with callouts or utility use. It's all about how you're using it and how you're. Oh, where'd that one come from?
There's a quick spawn peek out of break room door.
Wait, I'll finish it real quick. You know, it depends on how you play around your teammates, how you get your team, or how you enable your teammates. You know, Poncho's 9-2, so how can Pelp make that 12-2? You know, that's like what people should be thinking a lot of times in these lobbies.
Like I said, I mean, I understand the standpoint on that, but you're putting your life out there. You're holding angles. If you're just being swung on and dropped, there shouldn't be a time where, you know, 0-10 happens, 0-15 happens. Impulse does find Kinzo, though, shutting down that L of one of the top frags of the other team. And they are starting to play a little bit of aggressive, making their way around. Palpatine, though, walking through the scan, retakes West main side and has a back angle onto Soldier. Soldier is extremely low, though, as he's getting peeked and swung. Poncho down as well as Toxic picks him up. Palpatine does find Soldier coming up now for the vertical retake in the 3v3. He's got Vertzy up here with him. Regret's going to be the one holding Tellers downstairs. If they're able to retake this vertical, they're going to have to take a life or 2 to do so. But it will vastly increase their chances of winning this round.
And I don't think they retake the vertical here. I mean, at this point in the game, you got your man up. Well, you were man up, I guess. Oh.
Now you're 2 up. It's all down to how Impulse can play.
I am done opening my mouth because I just keep getting people killed. See you next round. There it is.
To find him. He's even questioning what he just seen.
Oh, the Denari. He was trying to find a Denari so he could get through the door.
Hey, Hectic agrees with me. All those bots with donuts and breadsticks need to lock in. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not a random in chat. That is one of the captains. I think the captain of this team, because he's the one who does their banning. So.
Hey, all I'm saying is sometimes the bots can be Owen and still have impact. All right, but I'm also biased. You know,
because he's
I feel
constantly Owen.
Well, I'm not constantly Owen. Do not insult me like that for. All right. I get my picks when I need to. I might be Owen for half the game, but then I clutch up one round, and then the team's like, "Oh no, the old man had to clutch. We're messing up." And then suddenly I don't see anybody anymore. So I mean, can't get kills if I don't see them.
Yeah, you make a good point. Either way, now we're gonna be seeing Corvus coming in here on the lower end of the spectrum, 2 to 4 as they start their defenses, getting rid of the Grim and the Ying. That's a definite heavy execute ban. And you lose your smoke though, so that kind of tells me we might see a quick push out of the side of NXG Red. That's really the only time a smoke ban makes sense.
I mean, I'm not really seeing any. Right now, I'm not really seeing anything that would indicate, hey, we're gonna rush something or try to cheese something. But taking out the Grim and the Ying on border is definitely huge. I mean, think about the angles you can bounce those Grimbies off to get people to move out of position, and then Ying. These rooms are small. One Candela can really mess up an entire room.
See, I'm looking at it like this though. At the current operator lineup, you go Ace open the single wall, run the Monty down their throat, but run a Blackbeard down their throat, and you got Kenzo playing down below with the Deimos. It's a excellent setup to how they can play or start this one. They're trying to set up their own version of what we just witnessed, by the way. I don't blame them. That was pretty techie.
I apologize. I didn't see what exactly they were doing there.
Well, we did see that though. As Impulse will fry the head off of Kenzo for the opening pick. Down goes your Deimos. Down goes one of your top fraggers. I mean, that's an excellent start of this round, because now you can roam a little bit more. I want to say aggressively, freely, however you want to word it. The roam game should definitely be more prevalent here, and we do see it as Blitz is downstairs in waiting room, just chilling and, well, I guess doing to what the map says. He's waiting. Soldier will find Palpatine, and Mira is still on board, so it's going to be hard to clear those out. She does have a good power position up here behind one of the Aruni gates. Aruni playing kind of fast, running around through break room now, as well. Corvus may get a little bit swing heavy. They got that life count that we know that they love to abuse. However, Poncho gonna find Blitz as he is trying to chill down there. Bottom square gets an easy one. Regrets now flying in through the hole in the wall, taking up east side stairs, but live pings are out as Toxic is down in location. Could be coming up for a pick. There's one top square now. Head swings across. Impulse eats some damage. Impulse gonna be going for the reswing here. DMR, but now he dips out and makes a good decision. That right there is a future-proofing decision. Keep your body up. You're going to be more important here than what you were at the start of the round.
And honestly, what we're seeing right now is a prime example of what makes Corvus such a pain to play against. Is that the early round, they love to get right into your face, swing everything. And then now they're playing that layered style. Like playing nearly on top of each other, but not completely on top of each other.
It's the style where you get a pick, you're going to get re-swung and dropped.
Exactly. And all they're doing is wasting time now, holding angles, waiting for someone to swing. They need to make a move here, or this round is not even going to go anywhere.
I'll say, making a move, though, as they move up. Poncho will get the pick on the Soldier. We do have Tadix playing up with that Mira there on him. No more C4 in hand, but Impulse has a good crosser for it. And we're going to see Verti walking straight up into that line of sight. The easy play there for Impulse if he wants it. But it is going to start to get a little bit more passive. Tadic's going to be thrown on his goggles here. The swing up. Blackbeard going to find him early. Rip him down. That Blackbeard shield is hard to play against. However, Impulse is there for one. We see Poncho go down as well to Toxic. And now Regrets is into the 1v2 situation. Dropping shield down. Just going for swings. Finds a headshot on Impulse, but not able to scope out Toxic. Winning off time because the 6-man matters for this map so far.
I mean, it comes down to the point I made when they were all hanging out on East Belk. They were waiting for Corvus to make a mistake, and Corvus went into that layered approach, like, hey, let's play off each other. Let's play the angle game. But at the start of the round, Corvus was swinging everything. They were trying to get those early picks, trying to get man up, and then they fell back to them primary defensive hold.
Well, like an onion, their defenses do tend to have a lot of layers.
And it's a bit spicy.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Look
I
at
like
me.
my onions blooming, like at the Outback.
I cannot remember the last time I was at an Outback.
Really? You want to go
Actually,
this
I
weekend?
do. Funnily enough, it was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, thanks for doxing me. Do you want to go to one this weekend?
Well, we were just talking about Philadelphia. I didn't dox you. You doxed yourself.
10 seconds left.
And
I hate you.
No. Honestly, I'm more of a Texas Roadhouse guy than Outback.
You know, I am too. However, you can't beat an Outback onion.
Oh, Bloomin' Onion, no. You are. I am with you as a fellow
I-
fat guy. I'm with you 100%.
I would, if I had DoorDash, I would order a blooming onion right now, except DoorDash does not service my area, which sucks.
Well, write them a strongly worded letter and get that fixed.
Well, the issue is there's no places to get food in like a 45-mile radius.
Us rural boys have it rough.
I mean, I'm quite literally in the middle of BFE.
Oh yeah, so you really don't. You don't have anything.
No.
Do you have a Walmart at least?
30 minutes away.
Hey, let's go.
Twitch drone getting in and getting active as we see Kites almost lose his one claw. Thankfully, he's able to get back around to try and save it. Palp does not have any more in pocket. Trying to aggress up onto Blitz. The Denari setup is real for up here in this main hallway. Blitz being grenaded out and gunned down by Vertsy. Good stack up so far from NXG Red. Playing off each other very well. We see a pick go in their favor because of it. And the walk up now coming up forward. They've got to try and push and take out. I believe that is Toxic, but Toxic has a lot on his side, and he has Soldier down below with a C4 ripped and gripped. Regrets to go down. Suddenly, you lose your Blackbeard. You lose your main point of aggression. And we've been watching NXG Red just follow him in very tightly so far this map. But with him out now, things might fall apart. Vertsy going to be dropped from the Vert. Huh, I guess that's a pun in itself. But a great pick there for Impulse. And they are working on clearing him. He's going to run straight around, straight into where Kinzo is playing. Here he comes, but Kinzo goes as well. As Impulse heard those footsteps last second, hit him with a head tap. And Palpatine now making entrance, clearing through. He's got Toxic playing close. Poncho is trying to shoot some Vert here. Does not land any damage there. I believe that was a impact we seen come flying out at him, or maybe a C4. Either way, doesn't matter much. No damage was dealt. Poncho gonna get dropped as he tries to drop hatch, or drop off the stairs. And a wild swing, its tax will shut him down for it.
I think right now we're highlighting a confidence issue. It doesn't seem like NXG has any confidence to actually get into the map. And then when they attempt to do it, it's all solo fights. Like on defense, we were seeing them play very well off each other. And that's just non-existent right now on their attacking half.
They're just, I don't think, how do I word this? I don't want to say they don't have the map knowledge, but they don't have the cutoff knowledge that we see a lot of teams, especially in higher skill trees, play with. Now, I'm not meaning that as a rude way. I'm not like a coaching them or anything. I'm just saying like, they're not playing the cuts. They're not playing the push and pull game. We're seeing a lot of head-on fights from them that we know Corvus will love to take, and then they will also force you into a position you don't want to be in. As we see with that last round, they gave up east side. They did not care. Once they lost that the Denari out front, it was kind of one of those, oh no, oh well, fall back and play for hallway a little bit tighter. You don't have to worry about top square as much. And it immediately tricked NXG Red into that kind of false sense of security. And they overpushed bodies and ended up losing them over it.
But again, you know, you get that initial pick, and normally that leads into a bit of confidence about getting into the map. And I understand that Blackbeard, the shield player, there got C4'd. But once the C4 went off, we looked, and they didn't even want to step their big toe into the map.
Yeah, they, excuse me.
Me too, 4. Me too.
It's been a long day.
I feel that,
NXG
brother.
definitely slowed down after losing that shield. This time, though, a blitz is coming out. They do have a Glaz on standby. I think a quick plant could be coming underway. You have the Capital. You even have a Gridlock to assist it. Everything is there for him if they want it. Blitz going in, taking deep. He immediately takes into that main side, chilling for bathroom. He can say good drone in there, and they can get some soft breach utility. We could see a quick plant happen here, and they're already going in. They're taking deep, going for plant, and the denial nowhere to be found because they can't make it over there. Fired off from the planter's head. Diffuser is down. It's still a 10-man's game. 5 up on each side of the board, but you do lose soldiers. Regetz goes in there with the shield. Vertzi going down. We're gonna see Impulse drop the hatch here. Get up in behind. He's got the Glaz playing close though. Glaz still hunting in his own smoke. Has the SMG at the ready. Finds one as Impulse will go down to Kinzo. Palpatine gonna get toxic. And suddenly it's Tactics into a 1v4. Manages to fry Kinzo out. Still has a blitz on board to fight with. No time really at all. And it was that Gone 6 I heard just hit him in the face? That was a little bit rude.
Like
And here comes your blitz, but your blitz will lose it as well as Tactics pulls himself a 3K. And we're going to be taking a little bit of a tech pause here. So, Rickshaw, you safe to come back to face cams?
I suppose I can get dressed for you, 4. I don't know which way the stream would prefer it.
Preferably with everything on. However, if you guys would start gifting subs for him to take it off, let me know. We could also play this the other way. He will take it off unless you gift subs. That's an option.
That's one way to get it going right there.
Yeah. We're gonna wait until his band's phase hits, and they do take the blitz and the warden. I mean, 2 operators who had massive impact on that last round, and it will be a tech pause here. Hopefully, there it is. Back to cameras.
I mean, that warden ban definitely makes sense because I think NXG is gonna start leading into that. There's the Glaz pick right there. So I mean,
Yeah,
I think they're gonna lead more into these smoke executes. But you remember how I told you if Corvus droned out Vent Workshop and realized like, hey, it's free, especially after killing a Solus. I mean, NXG did exactly what I thought Corvus was gonna do. The only difference was the Solus was, I think, CC side, Fountain side when the execute was going down. But I love seeing a 5-man execute. I love those sneaky little plants.
Oh, dude, that was honestly perfectly done too from the side of NXG. Getting in there without worry. Is that a what is that? Yeah.
There's a pitcher of water. Hydrate.
I only have
Then
my
I got another
little-
liter
my
right
shaker
here.
cups. My shaker cup's empty. I should have filled.
Well, I
this
didn't
up
want to run
before-
back upstairs. Last time I left to get water, you yelled at me.
I should have filled my shaker cup. I'm gonna do that between maps.
I got a
Creatine,
pitcher
baby.
right here.
Start stacking up. Going to the gym after this.
Oh, I forget you a gym body now.
Yeah, buddy.
You're a
yeah,
gym
bud.
body.
Every day. Every day.
Over here
Once a
making
day
me
on
feel bad
Sunday.
about myself.
Nah, I don't. I'm just
Twice-
doing it because I gotta lose some.
I gotta lose some weight. What you mean? Oh man.
Yeah.
I became a dad and I ballooned. All right.
Yeah, you got the dad bod. It's all right. It's all right. Totally normal.
It looks like the teams are getting ready here, so this might have been a nice little quick tech pause. No time torching between these two teams. That's always lovely to see. Uh-oh. He left me alone with chat.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna leave you alone with chat. I trust
Last
you. You're a dad.
Last time you left me alone with chat, you were banned for 3 days.
You do make a good point. All right. So now we're back into this one, ladies and gentlemen. as we were saying, watch for that Glaz quick plant. It worked on that last one. It honestly, I hate to say it, could work again. They do come upstairs. This is honestly, I don't want to say easier to get a quick plant in, as you do have to funnel for it. But let's be perfectly honest. It is way easier to hit a quick plant and stick it after than it is downstairs.
Oh yeah, no, doing a quick plant on like archives or armory. I mean, that's definitely a hell of a lot easier to hold it post plant than doing it what they just did in Ben. I mean, it all depends where Corvus leaves the weak point, or how much NXG wants to clear. I mean, I would like it's old school now. Everyone likes to hit archives nowadays, but I would like to see NXG clear out CCTV and just hit armory direct versus trying to clear the whole map like they have been trying to do.
Well, if you take out the CCTV side, it is an easier setup because they're dedicating so much utility, so many resources into CC. I got a feeling that should be your take. However, they are setting up on that east side stairs already, getting everybody in position. I'm hoping to see just some gunfights soon. We're already only a couple seconds in, and I'm starting to get the itch that we need a fight. We'll see it though, as Poncho with the glass gonna rip Soldier off almost immediately. Down will go some of your utility. Quick plant gonna be coming underway as we hear the smokes coming in. The Monty following in behind. They did, I believe, get rid of a lot of the utility here. Kenzo to find impulse too on a quick shot and gonna shoot the bodies because, well, why not do it? In a 3v5 with the fuser planted, make it a 3v6 if you will. And Tadix takes a lot of damage, takes the gunfight on Palpatine, manages to fry him out. Right now, you cannot be holding angles on this defense. You guys have got to start throwing your bodies around, trying to get aggressive, trying to find some space. Kenzo to fry down Tadix now. Things may get ugly for that Corvus score side. I got a good feeling we're going to see NXG Red go into match point. However, the Monty 2 get dropped. We do see Vertzi finding Toxic, Blitz in the 1vx, and Poncho to fry him down.
Now, it was an armory side, but I do like this new approach from NXG. They realized that they're having issues clearing the map, so they said, screw the clear. Let's try to get these plants off. And they're doing exactly that. I mean, grant you, I feel like Corvus's reaction to what's going on is a bit slow, a bit misguided, not enough info. But I can't take it away from NXG. They're spotting the gaps, they're seeing that it's clear, and they're just going for it.
Yeah. I don't know if we have perms to join for tack timeouts or not in this league, so we'll just say here. We do know that Corvus has a coach. They have Honey Bun is one of their main coaches here. And
oh God.
Oh dude, no, she actually does very good at coaching them, getting them in. So I'm hoping that maybe that'll settle out some of the differences on this team. Maybe get Toxic and Blitz into that right state of mind. I mean, Toxic, come on, you wanted me to glaze you, man. Put on a show. This is your chance. Put on a show.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's a bit of pressure going on with Toxic right now. This is one of the worst games I've seen him play in a while, to be completely frank with you. I don't typically look at the scoreboard till the end of the game, but him not putting numbers up for his team is something I don't typically see from Toxic. Impulse is kind of taking over that shoulder load, but I truthfully don't know enough about Impulse to know if that's normal for him or not. And I said, "Oh God," about Honey, because if she watches the stream and she sees me casting, I gotta talk a little bit of trash. She got me the last time she streamed our game.
Oh, she did? What'd she say?
A little bit. Just, you know, same thing you do. Old man
Riksha
jokes.
is really old. He is a dad, but we call him Daddy here.
Whoa.
What?
It's a good thing I got my headset on. My wife would be coming down here to beat you.
Yo, your wife would agree with me though. Get the Mrs. Riksha on. I almost accidentally name dropped you. Sorry. Get the Mrs. Riksha on so that so we can get her for the color casting.
Miss Riksha does not need your nonsense. That will lead to couch duty for me, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to fly down to your house again.
Do you have dogs?
One, I do. Yeah.
Then couch duty's the best. You get to sleep with the dog. Who, my kid? The dog would take your spot in bed.
I was gonna say, like, come on. Come on.
All right. Let's focus up. We got a good game going on ahead of us. Already regrets taking fast through custom. He might make the rush play here as he's already pushing deep for sight. In through main lobby. Coming around, they have the live pings on to where Kaid is at. And Soldier is immediately gunned down. Sight control is now for the side of NXG Red. Making the push, coming downstairs. We will see Blitz get the fry down. Kinzo will get Tox to go. Impulse to find Palpatine. Suddenly they are shutting him down fast. The hatch play still up above. Tadic's gonna be dropped down in the bathroom to play. And I believe they may have found that diffuser. Or they found maybe a camera or something. Either way, the Solus becoming extremely useful. Gunfight to happen upstairs as I believe that his Impulse trying to dance around just a little bit. He has Kinzo outside on his balcony. The Corvus made a comeback out of nowhere, and it all started on Regrets' immediately push that he might regret now because it cost him his life. Impulse to find another one as he's heating up fast. That's the third one peeking him. And a fourth one in heal there too. But there is going to be the wall going up saying we don't need to deal with this. Flashbang out. A runaround here from Lion. They want to make the push. They want to find the kill. Lion swinging deep, swinging on the wall. And they do not find him. They do not rip any rounds on him. Lion not checking his own 6. And there is an Elamine to pop him. But he is still just playing slow. No cameras, no idea Impulse is waiting and praying and hoping to find him. Easy swing in now as Impulse pulls himself up to a 3K. Poncho rocking around 15 and 5 on this man, by the way. Keep that in mind as we see maybe one of the biggest gun matches of this entire map.
As a fellow rat player, Impulse, I love to see that. Excellent trigger discipline on that Lion. You bought yourself a little bit of time, a little bit of extra burn there.
Oh, we got Poncho swinging in though. Finds Tadix immediately, just not the tight enough angle to what Tadix needed there to play. 1v1 as Impulse is still up. Poncho 16 to 5 now. Finds him as he goes 17 and 5 on the night.
He wins
7-4 in favor of NXG. Dude, what a round. I am honestly surprised on that one. Like, thoroughly, genuinely shocked. I hate to be that guy. I'm not discounting it. But when you had Tadix and Impulse still up, that's one of the ones you were almost writing off to the side of Corvus.
I 100% wrote that round off the Corvus. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say about that one.
I don't either. I mean, we're going to go back face cams now. Dude, that was insane. The way NXG managed to pull off. I mean, their attacking side was clean, dude. Corvus just not able to keep much of their footing. It played out very well for them.
No, I agree that NXG's attacking side definitely looked a lot cleaner once they stopped trying to clear the map. They found the gaps and then they tried to exploit the gaps based off what they were finding, whether that be in like the vent workshop. There was zero people on site. On that last round, they knew, hey, Cade's chilling in sight. Let's put someone on window. No one's contesting Regrets bottom floor, so Regrets just walks, and it's a free pick, which got Corvus moving around, which led to another pick, and then Corvus, they almost brought it back. They got those 2 picks right back to back. Impulse with excellent trigger discipline in the 2v2, and then I don't know what happened with Tadix and Poncho, and then we saw what Poncho did to Impulse. Well done, Poncho. I still don't know what to say about it.
Tadix and Poncho there, it was just not quite angled out the way that they needed. He was holding, close onto that half wall in the bathroom for the shower. And Poncho just took advantage of the more aggressive angle approach. Tadix didn't see him until it was already too late because he was being pre-fired down. Poncho had the intel that he was there, knew it was there off of footsteps, and just good siege knowledge and gunned him out. Then off the side of that bomb chassis, that's a normal pre-fire spot. No hate at all, dude. Poncho ripped that game. But we're going to take 5. We'll be setting up for the next one. We will see all you guys in a few. Or actually, any parting gifts to them?
Oh, I got no. I'm still discombobulated.
Yeah.
Again.
All right, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. See you in 5. or 10. I don't know. We're still. I think they're still banning maps, so it'll be a little bit.
This is Phase Ed Music. This is Phase Ed Music. This is Phase Ed Music.
We're in just the chat. Because we'll be waiting a couple minutes. We got another map coming up here after. So, let's just watch Pax play. This dude's a goat. Like I said, another controller player. I know, Riksha, who cares about console? Who cares about controller? This is
PC
like
Master
top
Race.
champ plays. You just need to watch them. They're good.
Well, I'm in agreement with Fett's assessment with console versus PC. I personally I think console kids end up having, I say console kids, console adults, console kids, anyone from console, as like better positioning, better timing, like that, just because of like the nature of how the sticks work on Siege. Aim wise, like mechanics, I think that's where PC players highlight themselves.
Yeah.
So I don't take away all the credit from console. It's just
What we
I
always
gotta represent PC.
like talked about is PC. Everybody can aim. So your aim isn't going to be your big determining factor of how good you are. It's how smart you are with it. Now, don't get me wrong. We're always going to have players like Stompin, like Spoit, like Bullet, like players whose entire, I don't want to say gimmick, because gimmick makes it sound bad, but whose entire shtick is gun skill, you know? But I like when we see those smart players make that push forward. Those players who win their games and gunfights off of how well they're playing, how good they're playing. I don't know. You know what I mean, though.
No, I know what you mean, and like don't get me wrong. The flashy shots, the flashy plays. I mean that's what people love to see nowadays. But honestly, as an old school Siege player, if you're shooting someone in the back, you're probably where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
If you're shooting them in the back, you're dealing just as much damage, so you might as well.
Exactly.
You're not taking any damage, you're dealing damage, it works out.
And that's just where I disagree with the current, like, I don't want to say current meta because it's not really the meta, but like the attitude of modern Siege players is all about, let's fill up the scoreboard. I got more kills, so I'm better at this game than you. And there's just so much more to this game than just the scoreboard. And I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate how much more goes into it, like whether it be through site prep, utility usage, you having a good shield player on your team. I mean, I have played on teams where, whether rank or comp, where having we'll talk about Panday. Remember Panday?
Yeah, I believe I do.
Okay, Panday used to play on MVE. He's a solid player, like a solid like soft support player where he can kind of fill a fragging role if needed, but he's primarily focused on the drone work and utility usage, stuff like that. Well, with our team specifically, once Panday left, we noticed a very dramatic decrease in our ability to play fast, and we didn't appreciate how much his drone work facilitated our playstyle. So we had to shift our entire playstyle once he left to kind of slow us down in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. Kills aren't everything, chat.
I agree with you to a certain extent. Because yes, kills aren't everything. However, you're never gonna win matches without stacking bodies. You know, we've never seen a game won with everybody having less than 5 kills. We've seen every single game won keeping dudes over 10.
Yeah, but that again, that just gets misconstrued. Like, are you talking like an individual player? Are you talking team? Like, because honestly, if the whole team's highlighting the scoreboard, the team plays there. But like one player is not gonna win you a match, just like you're saying. If you're under 5 kills, aren't gonna win you a match.
How do I word this? You can't have one player consistently dropping zeros, or even honestly in a map that goes a 7-0 your way, a guy on your team shouldn't have under 4 kills. That's my opinion on it. If you have deaths, you shouldn't have under 4 kills. Because if you have deaths, it means your body's in a position to take fights. Your body's in a spot where you have to at least keep a gun up. You're being swung or you're swinging somebody, obviously. You're dead at that point. So kills do have to be put on board for you. If you're just giving your body up constantly, what use are you to the team when there's hundreds of support players who can play support and get a kill? Or there's flex players who can play a support and get a kill? Like the old school support meta of one dude heavy on drones, heavy on utility, just there to play utility and die eventually, doesn't really work. We need to move into that LATAM style where your supports have guns. Your supports are some of your best gunners. That's why you keep them as anchors on site, because they don't need a whole map to fall back to. They need to hold that line. I like the support gunners.
Now, I agree with you in the sense like we're way past the stage of Siege where like you have your entry, you have your 2 entries, your flex, a soft support, and a support. Like I agree wholeheartedly with that. But you made the comment about like if you're triple negative or whatever, and you're just giving your body away for free, like you can't be having that, right? And to a degree, you can use the scoreboard for that. But like, how many times did you give up your body to facilitate your entry fragger? Like, prime example with me personally, I will gladly swing a corner if it's gonna lead to Keegan being able to heat up. You know what I mean? So
Kind of,
it's
yeah.
situational. It's situationally dependent because a lot of my deaths is because where I am speaking from obviously my personal bit.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of my deaths is like we'll go to double swing, and who has the better mechanics, me or Keegan? Obviously Keegan,
What I'm
right?
saying though is you're putting your body in a position to swing. Even if it's not a swing in your favor, give it a 40% chance of you landing the swing here. This is just me speaking out of nowhere. You should still have at least 4 kills that game, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
mean, I think
under
we're
4
talking two
kills, I
separate
think is just not.
situations.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think under 4 kills for anybody in a lobby is just not a good look for that team. Well, for your own repertoire, for the team, and then for supports and supporting players. Like we look at moving up the tier trees of skill in competition, you put your best gunners on supports usually.
A lot of times,
Yeah.
or your
Because
older players.
yeah, you want someone who can lock down and hold sight and never give up an inch. That's your good gunners. That's who needs to keep your supporting role. Let the dude who's gonna run in brain dead go in, maybe get 3 picks on Ash or get instant picked, and oh well, what did we lose? We lost an Ash. Or oh, we lost our Vigil. He overextended the roam.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I see. I don't want you thinking I don't see your point. It's just very obvious, like two different methodologies of Siege, and that's why I like Siege so much, man. There are so many different ways you can approach this game. You can
There's
do
no
the
right
TDM
way,
meta.
except my way.
Oh, okay. I hate you so much.
Hey, I'm just saying. I won a lot of competitions, my man.
On
I haven't won
console,
anything. Or okay.
I've seen you play on. I've seen you play
and-
on PC. I've seen you play on PC.
And
You're not winning anything on PC right now, fam. You
I'll
need
win
to
a
get in
1v1
the
against
aim
you on PC. You want to do it right now?
Oh my god. No.
We can hit it. We can hit it.
No, I'm
you want
too
you want to
old,
run?
dude.
You want to run this? We got like at least 7 or at least oh god. I'm hoping only 7 minutes, but now I'm being advised it could be up to 30.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep chat entertained that long. We can only disagree so much.
I think
Before
we
we
should keep
start
disagreeing.
agreeing.
It's fun. Zach, I see you in chat. Zach, get in here. Tell me what you think. Do you agree that you need to at least have 4 kills a game, bare minimum? Patches, you've been to the highest tiers of competitive play. Do you think you need at least 4 kills a game? To me, that's doing the bare minimum for your team. Like, if it goes full OT, 15 rounds, that's at least good opportunity for 4 kills, right?
I mean,
A 7-0,
dude,
at least 4 kills.
I'm not disagreeing with the idea of what you're saying. All I'm saying, in general, if you're negative but you're using your body to facilitate your teammates, screw the scoreboard.
But
If you didn't facilitate your teammates, then you are 100% correct. You should be getting
what are
more
you
kills.
facilitating if you dead?
What facilitating if you
can't-
dead?
You can't get
You-
your drones in. Your body's not useful. Your utility's dead in your pocket, or deployed and not able to be used after that. Like, what are you facilitating at that point? What are you
Well,
perpetrating?
again, I'm talking a lot of different situations here.
You're
You're
that's the best part.
generalizing the whole round.
You got it. That's what we're debating on. Is the generalization.
Well, I mean, a generalization, yeah, you should be able to pick up your kills and everything like that. But at the end of the game, if you won the game and you're negative because you tossed your body to facilitate your entry fraggers, regardless of what utility you have, regardless if you're facilitating your entry fragger or a soft support who happens to be, popping off because in my case, you've seen Relic pop off, you've seen Prophets pop off, Keegan pop off. Hell, you've seen me pop off.
I have.
Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with you for. I'm done with. Here, let me show you a
Wait.
clip.
He's leaving. Guys. He just left. He left the chat, guys. What are you showing me this clip at?
I'm gonna DM it to you. Then I could show
DM it
you a
to me?
screenshot. Yeah,
All right.
I could show you a screenshot of me popping off, but we lost the map. So I don't
Who's
want to show you a
Dan
screenshot.
3041?
You do not. You don't know Dan 3041,
No.
bruh. How long you been playing Siege?
A while.
He is literally one of the nicest Siege players in the world.
Is that you
Used
that he's
to be-
watching?
Yeah, that was me
How long
Look
ago
at me,
was
I
this?
can-
Like 3 kids and
last night.
14 plow trucks? This was not last night.
It was last night.
It was not last night.
I promise you, it was last night.
There was no
You
way
can-
this was last
I
night.
can send you his Twitch channel, and you can see when the clip was made. I sometimes do good. Sometimes.
Hold on. Chat, you guys got to see this clip.
No, don't show my clip.
Copy.
Chat's gonna be like, that wasn't even that good of a clip. Let the
It
old man
actually
be proud
it
of
is a
his
good clip.
I don't get many of those. I get like 3 a year. All right, so gotta ride the high.
Kind of early, don't you think you should? I don't know. Wait until you get to like a grand finals or.
Hey man, I pop off when the team needs me, or I try to pop off, I should say.
I see.
I
That
mean,
is a
I
really
went
good clip though.
14 and something on our actually no, it wasn't last night. I think it was the week before in AGL. I went 14 and change, and we lost the map. I'm not allowed to top frag for my team. If I'm top fragging, we're losing. It's like statistically a fact at this point.
That is actually a good clip. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I liked it. I was very happy with that.
There it is, bro.
And
Yeah.
that was against
Thank you.
Drew and Co. I was filling in for Dan. They were doing this challenger ladder or something. And, he asked if I
it's
could
fine,
fill in
it's a
before our
small
league
band,
game, and
like-
then I happened to a league game. Proceed to like almost puke my guts out map 1 and 2. So map 3, I had to
So
sub
they're
myself
either
out.
trying to
I
Q
was like,
snipe
yo,
me,
I can't do this
or they've
anymore.
been Q sniping me.
It's probably smart.
Well, yeah. I mean, team played well. I mean, definitely had Mike W come in and sub, so that was a big W.
Oh yeah, Mike W come in.
Yeah.
Isn't he like tier 1?
Mhm.
Dude, that's kind of sick.
Playing with Envy.
I was talking about the Echo Drone.
And then after the match, I watched I got permission from Ace and everything because where I'm not technically a coach, to have one of the guys stream for me while I was like trying to hold up Suppa, and after the match was done, me and Prophet sat around talking with Mike for a while, got some solid
Some
solid
knowledge.
input. Yeah. Definitely
Hey,
a
you-
W guy.
You can never turn down free advice.
Especially when you don't know when you're gonna get the opportunity. I mean, a lot of pro players don't spend as much time with the community anymore, like they used to back in the day. So being able to
Question.
sit down.
Did Mike WC hit that clip?
No, I didn't. I like I'm not gonna show him that. Like what?
Was he in game when that clip happened?
No. That was before our league game.
Hmm.
Like I said, I was filling in for Dan.
So-
Dan.
Mike W has no idea how good you actually play. He just thinks you're breadstick Ricky.
No, I didn't even play with Mike W. I
Why
subbed
not?
myself out.
You
because
should
I
have
was
said,
puking.
nah. Let me keep this spot. Mike W's here. Sub out one of the other starters or something.
No,
Keep the
dude,
spot.
I was not making it through map 3. That was.
Nah, not making it.
Yeah. No, dude. Like, I don't want to say this on stream.
Yeah, nah, you're good. We're probably actually gonna be ending stream here for a little bit because I don't know if this map's even happened. These guys aren't around apparently. So
NXG leave or
iCore.
iCore, sorry.
Yeah, iCore is nowhere to be found. So we're probably gonna be ending stream here for the night. May come back if we get people in, I guess. I don't know. I might just put us to the AFK. Or Rick, you want to stay and hang out and wait, or you probably want to go play games tonight?
No, I'll hang out. You ask me a custom. If you don't, I don't get too many opportunities to come over and hang out. So,
all right. I just didn't know if you wanted to hang out or if you were wanting to go play some games, because we're gonna be hanging out here for at the very least 20 minutes, maybe more.
I mean, we could do a death match or two.
We want to play some death matches?
Yeah, we could do some death matches.
All right, let's run some death matches. Me and you, bro.
All right. Versus just sitting here and twiddling our thumbs. I don't know if chat wants to watch your gameplay, but...
All right, listen here, dude. Not all of us were graced with thumbs, okay? I've got 2 left feet.
I thought you had 3.
Oh, you want to see how stacked my friends list is? Okay, there's Plexios from Akron. Kaysen. Sadly, this guy. We got Jeff Sicko. We got Sincere.
You just went across my name, didn't you? When you said, sadly, this guy.
Kato from Valk. I think Charlie Worley's on here somewhere. Retro from SSG Academy. Soapy, who was on SSG Academy. We got Nesta from Pack Runners. Ryan from Pack Runners. And that's just the people online right now, Riksha. What's your friends list look like, huh? You just want to do quick match, or do you want to do
Oh, deathmatch is fine. Quick match hurts my brain.
Anything playing with me hurts my brain, so.
So the first one is JJ Blast.
I hate you.
This.
I'm just gonna leave if that's okay with you.
No, you gotta ask chat on that one, dude. Like I'm just here for the entertainment, you know, like listening to you mess stuff up and think you're all high speed.
What do you mean thinking I'm high speed?
And sorry, army term, you wouldn't understand. Trying to think of other funny things to say, and you know, I got about 5 pages of material, but none of them are age appropriate.
Age appropriate due to the fact that you're 50, or?
Yeah, you know, it might be a little over your head. You know, some of my jokes. I hate to say this, but I've realized like what I think is funny is not connecting with people anymore, and I've realized that's that. Thinking back as a kid, you know, grandfather, parents make a joke, and you're like, yeah, it's one of those things.
Well, now it's just racism, so.
What? Oh my god. I haven't done an actual team deathmatch forever.
I know. These dudes are dog water.
You know that's bad if we're saying.
I'm reloading.
Chat. We just stopped chatting. Insta focus.
No, chat just watched me dookie on a kid because I dropped down a hatch, really landed on his face, teabagged him, and then shot him. Okay, my mouse is broken, by the way. I wish I was kidding, but if you watch my gameplay, you'll watch me scope and unscope a bunch like that. So I'm constantly like scope, unscope, scope, unscope. Where's he at? 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 Where's he at?
He's on the stairs.
I just did it again. My right mouse button is so trash, dude.
You sure it's not user?
No, it's my
That
right
dude
mouse
just-
button. It's doing it in like GTA and other games. It just randomly like clicks on clicks.
Time for a new mouse then, by the sounds.
Yeah, I know I need to go buy one. I just haven't done that yet.
What an unintentionally clean pinch.
Wait, you're having good gameplay right now?
A little bit.
I just brought out my controller.
Honestly, I think part of it is low. I have no idea what the skill level is. I don't have stats up, like, or tracker.
My vertical and my horizontal are way too high, and my ADS is kind of low.
Oh, you just plugged in the you did just say that, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using the controller right now because my mouse is shut.
Well, you better, you know, make all your controller buddies happy here. No L gameplay. I remember what I hated about deathmatch. Too many damn holes.
I should call her.
Oh, I got shot in the back. That's like, I'm here for the games and we're just team deathmatch. What do you want, controller?
Alright, I gotta go back to my M&K. I can't play controller on this game. If it's Frag Punk,
No?
bro, I'm lighting it up on controller all day. This game,
Well, yeah,
not a
'cause
chance.
aim assist.
Oh, yeah, true, there is aim assist on console. Yeah.
So many holes. Oh, that's a person.
Clean.
Ooh.
Double kill.
Maybe I'm getting too old to game.
I could have told you that.
Fuck you.
Calm down, Gramps. Ah, balls, I got swung. Let me go check the match chat. And we are still waiting. They haven't even started bans yet.
Oh, that's a teammate.
The reason I run the M4 is I'm too dog nuts to control the recoil on any other gun.
Just use the R4C. Too easy.
Why, the M4 is the same thing.
It's just not. I don't know what the hell you're smoking.
Sure, the M4 is better.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say the M4 is 100% better. Now, grant you, I haven't played on controller for like 5 years.
Well, I'm not on controller anymore. I'm back on keyboard.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry, chat. You guys are just stuck here watching this. I mean, everybody's still staying in. Who's my actual normal viewers? What's up, Zach Vexel's here.
You have 2 minutes.
Dude's prone.
What?
Oh, there's a dude prone in labs, just in the middle of the floor.
Dude, have you ever watched a game that Zach is casting or no?
That who's casting?
Zach Vexel?
No, he just recently asked if he could cast in AGL though.
We're at the 90% mark.
Oh my god, let him and then listen to his voice.
It's good, bad, in between.
I can't cast with him because I get lost in his voice. It's like casting with, like, whenever I did that one with the Double Shot Boys where I was a trio with them. I got lost in just listening. I do the same thing when I'm casting with Honey Bun. I sit there and I get lost in the voice.
Changing mags.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out. I don't know if they didn't seem too happy about having to cast inside of AGL.
1 minute.
Who?
Like inside the AGL Discord.
Targets eliminated. Objective.
Who wasn't happy to cast?
Well, just the how we want the casters to be inside the Discord or whatever when they cast.
Oh. Yeah, no. I'm
yeah,
not doing
it's
that.
such a minor thing.
You seen my server that I try to use?
The
That's why.
sound booth.
Yeah. That's for a secret project that me and another caster have been working on that we will be unveiling one day. Whenever we're both
Am I
free.
part of the secret project now?
No? Maybe?
Oh God,
Oh.
that scares me.
Alright, if I don't see bans here the next 5 or 10 minutes, I think we're calling it.
Okay. I'm just riding out the storm with you, buddy.
What?
I said I'm just riding out the storm with you, buddy.
Dude, I can't wait for Siege Double Shot to get a charm in the game. That would be awesome.
Would it be split between the two?
What?
Because double shots, whiskey and what's
Run. It's Glitter and Run.
Yeah.
They're both whiskeys.
yeah. So it would be split between the two, right?
I mean, the channel is,
Like-
yeah.
Well, normally when they do charms, it's for an individual. That's why I was asking.
So Cloud9 is an individual, FaZe is an individual. Like,
Take out hostiles.
it's a team charm, basically.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
You're ahead of the enemy.
Oh, I knew you heard me run up on you. You killed Kenny!
I'd take the beanie off, dude. It was getting too hot.
Where'd you come from, Solus?
Oh yeah, problem with deathmatch on border, dude. You have to like have eyes in
think
the back of
she's-
your head.
She spawned there, I think. Oh, you wanna have a Deimos battle, bro? You wanna have a Deimos battle? Is that what we're doing here? Is that really what we're doing in the Big 2-6, huh? That's what we're dedicating our time to? You're so dead.
I turn around. Fuck.
Please tell me that. Yeah, okay. They still have that. They still have their Deimos. I'm gonna show you guys what's up. I'm gonna make you fear and respect me, Deimos.
He's in lie.
Reload.
I just accidentally clipped something to metal because I was trying to lay down and sprint at the same or crouch at the same time, and yeah, there we go. There's a clip. Don't know what it is, but apparently I just hit a clip.
You gotta do good sometimes, right? What the hell? We just hiding in corners now.
Why are you hiding behind the? Hakuna Matata.
You have 5 minutes.
Alibi? Really? And the big
I knew it.
2-6. This is what we do with our time. I've yet to actually have a Western standoff with this Deimos.
That Deimos keeps shooting me in the back. Oh, that Twitch is mad.
Rickshaw, leave him alone. Leave him alone, Rickshaw.
Did that Alex?
Yes,
Alibi.
I win. All right, did what? Did who? Did what? Did who?
Oh, she didn't stay there. Smart.
Oh, I ran out of ammo.
All right, bruh.
Yo, I'm not good enough at this game to go for quick
Oh, I
peeks.
missed. I missed.
Double kill.
Boy, you better win that.
I just got tapped by the alibi, so it doesn't matter what I win. Will these guys start banning maps, or are we just gonna end stream?
Seems like we're just gonna end stream.
Yeah,
That-
Vertsy just went in and said, low-key, we need to do this map. Like, we need to be started by 8:30. And Icor is yet to respawn.
It's actually crazy because isn't it like a semi-final or something?
No.
No, just group
No,
stage.
just another. Yep. I got shot in the back.
There's one in workshop behind you.
There's more than one. There's like 3 of them. Did Dokumi just clam slam me?
This zone is covered by the enemy.
Bruh. He has an 8
Bro, I'm
shotgun
raging
blast.
out on this mouse.
You're close to.
I made their Deimos switch off Deimos. He knows I'm his king now.
He ran. That's what I heard him jump in.